to try and find Borderlands now. We might as well talk about Borderlands. I freaking loved Borderlands. It was honestly the most fun. I mean, I knew I would enjoy it anyway, so I don't even know why I'm questioning it. But so as I say, we started queuing up for Borderlands. Probably waited there about half an hour, and then someone came over and said to us, "Oh, it's going to be another hour," and we were like, "Oh, for God's sake!" And this was on Saturday afternoon, so we thought, well, we don't have that much time left. We might as well go and play something else. And actually, when we started looking around, we realised that it was in the Nvidia tent, along with other games, including the Oculus Rift. So we decided to play it in there instead. And obviously, because we're PC gamers, we got to play it on PC as opposed to playing it on console. As I say, I freaking loved it. Borderlands has always been one of my favourite games anyway. From the snippets that we played, I didn't really get a feel of the story, but I saw some of the characters that you would recognise in there, so that was interesting. I'd be intrigued to see how that pans out. And obviously all the guns are cool. There's still the same style is in there, quite comic-y. I actually didn't want to stop playing it, but obviously we had to get off it at some point. I also got a chance to play on Valkyrie using the Oculus Rift. Jake has actually got some footage of me playing it, which I'll probably show you behind me now. It was the first time I've ever tried an Oculus Rift, and it was mind-blowing, honestly. You'll probably see it in my expression that I'm just completely like, oh my god. Because I actually looked down, I could see the character's hands like holding, and then the idea was that you had like tracking missiles, so if you saw the enemy you would have to kind of hold the trigger down and keep looking. So if it started flying above you, you'd have to look above you and keep tracking it. Oh, it was ridiculous. Like, I actually started feeling quite seasick because obviously we started doing tumbles in the spacecraft and like proper like dogfight style flying around. I was getting quite nauseous because I actually felt like it was there, you know. When you actually have the headset on, the graphics aren't spectacular, but the thing is that you're kind of immersed immediately. It was amazing. This is a picture of me with my Far Cry seat. Can you see that? Probably not. But yeah, I just got stopped to sit there, and then we decided to go play it anyway. Again, we actually went into the PlayStation 4 area to play a lot of games because we found that if you actually had to queue up for the specific game booth, you had to queue up for like sometimes 2 hours to get in, and we just queued up for the PlayStation 4. We queued up for 2 booths and it took us like 15 minutes to queue up each for both of them. And then once you're in there you can play like 3 different games. So in the PlayStation 4 one we played Far Cry 4, which it's never been my sort of game. They kind of made like this little pre-level where you basically go in and try and clear out and like fortify the fort. It seemed quite easy. I don't know if that was just intentional to get you into the game a little bit for Eurogamer to give you a demo. Don't know, but it's something that Jake's looking forward to. So I have to mention it because we did see it, and yeah. We also played Infamous First Light. I enjoyed it. It took me a while to get the controls because I haven't played any of the other ones. Again, they made like a hub as a demo, I guess, which was like a gauntlet with waves. So you had to survive the waves. I didn't really do very well, but I did enjoy playing it. So there is a high possibility that I will probably purchase it and play it. We also played some other small games like they had like Surgeon Simulator 2-player in there. They also had Hotline Miami 2, which I'm excited about as well. And it was on PlayStation, which is bizarre. I couldn't get to grips with the fact it was on PlayStation. I also got given these, and I watched the actual gameplay as well. It's a game called Big Farmer, and a little badge too as well to go with it. This looked really cute. It looked like a game that I would enjoy. It's kind of stylized in the same way of like Theme Hospital. I don't know if you can see some of these photographs. But the idea is that you basically make pharmaceutical products, and I guess in the same way of things like Prison Architect and Theme Hospital, you have to make profit and learn how to do things a bit more. It's potentially something I could look up and play because I'm into kind of those logic style games and stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, so well, all of you guys probably watching this, most of you will have this already on some sort of next gen console. I am very jealous. I'm gonna just be honest and say it. It was really, really good fun, and I really want to have it at home all the time. We haven't got it at the moment because we want to get it on PlayStation 4, because obviously it's designed for your next gen console. It's designed to be beautifully crisp, the graphics are meant to be amazing, it's meant to run better, so why would I then go and get it on PlayStation 3? Doesn't make any sense. So we are trying to hang on to get it for PlayStation 4, because then we know we can play it with some friends too. But God, I'm upset because I really enjoyed it and I didn't get enough time to play it. I queued up for like an hour to play it, and when I played it I only got like 5 minutes and it wasn't enough. I just wanted to keep going. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like game wise I did. No. Fucking hell. I just keep remembering games. Shadows of Mordor. I'm just shaking the table because I'm so excited. It's fucking awesome. I really didn't know if I would enjoy it before coming to Eurogamer. We actually watched the guy in the developer session, and there's a lot more to that game than I really thought. And then when we were playing it again, I kind of felt like I picked it up really quick and I found it so enjoyable. You know, I've obviously played War in the North, which Raccoon kindly sent to us, and we're a big fan of the Lord of the Rings franchise in general, but this is something slightly different. So I was unsure at first because it is a little bit different than I thought, but actually it fits perfectly, and they've made it the style of it is very much what you'd expect from the Lord of the Rings franchise too, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's coming out for PC on the 31st, so there is a high probability that you'll be seeing a playthrough on my channel with that game. Just saying. So there's one more thing that I want to talk about, which is fairly important that I don't want to miss out on talking about because it would be totally wrong and insensitive of me to forget about it. I actually got to go and see Steve, who is part of the Gioteck, which obviously provides all the accessories for PlayStation and Xbox, and also a lot of gaming headsets. He was very, very, very kind in seeing me privately in the press area, despite the fact that, you know, my channel is relatively small. I'm not a big YouTuber, so there's no way that I ever thought I would get an opportunity to do stuff like that. So I honestly have to say thank you for giving me that chance to meet up and to see the new headset, which is honestly looking pretty awesome. It was very comfortable, the sound quality was really good. This is actually Jake's headset that I'm wearing at the moment, so my plan is to get myself a new headset at some point. There is a good chance it will be a Gioteck, and then when that happens, I will probably try and do some sort of unboxing to try and keep it a bit more professional. But yeah, I felt extremely privileged and quite happy, in fact, to be offered the chance to go and talk to him. But obviously I will put the website description below, including the YouTube channel as well and the Twitter page, because I think it's good to spread that kind of generosity. And yeah, this video needs to be wrapped up because it's probably very long and you're probably sitting there getting quite annoyed with me. If this is in 2 parts, then obviously this is the second part and this is the end of the video. So thank you guys for taking the time out to watch this. And also, if you want to see any specific games I played on my channel that I probably can do, then just let me know. But it's been great fun this weekend with all of you. It's been fucking awesome playing all these games. I've rekindled my love for gaming. So you should definitely see some change in me over the next few weeks. So thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. So, ta-ra! Wow.